Cool. We are about to start the VOD review for Game 2 of Azul versus Pram. Look at Pram stretching. He's like, dude, whip that boy's ass this game. Dangerous rogue, too easy. Even with forward hands, I feel like Azul doesn't draw it all the time, which is pretty crazy. But I don't know. I've played against decks where like they only have 3 in hands, and I feel like I never had a turn where I kept my energy on board. I remember watching Game 3, and I really didn't like Pram's opening turn progression, and I wonder how Game 2 is gonna go. What goes sour for him, or what really goes wrong. These boys like to shuffle a lot, though. Holy crap. Oh, the white noise in the headset suck. My gosh. Horrible, dude. Like, sit there and it's like, you barely think, and ugh, it's disgusting. So, prizes 2 grass, Trubbish, Floatstone. The 2 grass is actually very important. Then he prizes that. And then Pram doesn't really prize anything too important. You'd have to prize like multiple of a single card to try and have an impact. So turn 1 benches Lele for Bridget. Bunch of pieces. Typical play. Want to get your setup. Again, he picks the Coco. It's super important to have the Coco down because you need that form of free retreat without, yeah. Well, I know it didn't affect me because you don't have to think with Bulu. Oh, that makes sense. So, yeah, the Coco's super important, and Azul recognizes this. You need it down to bring Lele into Choice Band plus Grass Energy Guzma Oko with Golisopod, or just retreat one shot, or yeah, KO. It's not really one shot when I got poked down, but most of all, like it provides you something to put active after they Guzma KO one of your bench Pokemon. So the free retreat is very, very important here, which is why it's a great opener and amazing to have for Azul right in this scenario. Pram's hand super sucked, so he has to end. Anytime the judges said anything like that, Pram might need something. He's like, oh, Pram, he's Pram, he's hilarious. What? I feel like by the time he started doing that, it was he already had like 3 on board. What's up, Austin? How you are, homie? How you doing, man? So Pram couldn't bridge it, which oh, that's so bad in this matchup. Like, the reason why it's super bad is because you get a less setup than your opponent does, but more than likely you're gonna only be able to get down like 1 Zorua or 1 Rockruff at a time, and it makes Azul's Guzma's turn into like immediate Pokemon removal, as well as like they get to pick what resources you can work with the following turn. So if you only get down 1 Zorua or 1 Rockruff, it's different than having like 2 Zorua and 1 Rockruff down, because they're like, alright, I can regulate your Rockruff, and then you're going to be able to Zoroark me, but you might be able to establish 2, and then he can't one-shot the second one if you're able to get the second one out. Or if he goes for 1 Zorua, and then you get one Lycanroc into play, plus 1 Zoroark, then you still have like 2 abilities to work with, even though you don't want to bench Lycanroc that early in this matchup. It just sucks, obviously. 1 Bridger versus another one. You can watch college football. That game was really, really good. Georgia versus I forget what they're called. I don't remember their base. Dang, his hand sucks. Yeah, Pram's debating if he even wants to go for what's it called here? Yeah, an Ultra Ball to bench Pokemon. So this is very, very smart by Pram. I probably would have done the same thing in this situation. You just pass on the Ultra Ball. Don't care about getting a basic into play, and basically say, I'll let this Lele take a 130 shot or a 120 shot off of your Golisopod if you're able to get it, and then the following turn go for a Lele into a Bridget, and then retreat into the other Lele, or retreat into another Pokemon that you want to sacrifice to get hit, or he can just straight up hit him for 70 off of this Lele, and then force him to take 2 prizes with it early. So I see like a lot of people wouldn't. I notice a lot of people wouldn't do that. They probably would have gone for an Ultra Ball for Zoroark here, and that's just not the right thing to do. You get bought by a Guzma and you take away all of the resources. So being patient and going for a second Bridget is sometimes the most optimal play in this horrible situation that he's in. I don't watch college football, so yeah. I like good defense, not sloppy chase them down stuff. I'm like a defensive, really. I appreciate more defense than I do offense. So Azul gets one in play, enhances. Is he gonna Sycamore this way? Enhances? Yeah. Very safe play. He's like, I'll just enhance you anyway. I'm pretty sure if he didn't have that go for Sycamore there, he wouldn't have enhanced. He's like, feel free to keep your DC on your Lele. I don't care. But second Golly or Garbodor. Oh, okay, that's better. Jeez. Did Pram just get bopped this game? Azul's chilling. Treat. 120. Let's see. Ultra Ball, Strong, and Lycanroc away. Go grab my Zoroark. Now that he cut off the Lele play into Bridget because he has the Floatstone down on Garbodor. And he's going to Sycamore away on Zoroark. So very unfortunate Pram had to do that, but whatever. Just the strength of turn 2 Garbodor. Yeah, he finally draws into the Bridget. The rest of the hand sucks. Honestly, yeah, attach and swing. Force him to have the band this turn in order to take the KO. Ultra Ball, second Golly. And a Guzma or Acerola is what Azul really wants right now. I'm pretty sure he already had his hand going to from last turn. Oh, he's gonna float retreat, knock it out. That's not bad. I'll take that. He gets one of the grass energy that he prized. And Pram just left in a super crappy situation. Bridget. That bridge is just way too late for it to be I don't know, for him to make a huge comeback with it. So Rockruff. What is he going back in for? Is it an Ultra Ball? Yeah. This is the power of Garbotoxin. Dumps that. Lycanroc and Guz. And I'm thinking another Zoroark? Or is it a Rockruff he wants? Yeah, he wants another Rockruff. Okay. Gelato. Real. DC? Or you just got a Strong. Okay, we'll take that. And pass. Third Golly. Good lord. E-Hammer. Attach. Sycamore. The Grass Energy and Lele is really good. That allows him to free retreat it if Pram draws into like the Field Blower, and then is able to KO Coco, but it's not gonna be relevant in all this game, I don't think. It's just preparation. So he just floats some retreats and then 120s. The Zoroark. Acerola drops down for Pram, but unless he hit Field Blower, it's not going to do anything for him. He's just going to sit here and keep forcing Azul to draw into retreat cards or forcing him to find a DCE, which he does. Azul right here might be thinking it's time to start picking off these Rockruff. If not, he can just go for a DC Armor Press. Okay. So he wants one of the Zoroas, and brings up the Floatstone Golisopod, so he can go 121 KO. Even if he ends me, I still have Garbotoxin down, and I can retreat into the other Golisopod for another KO. And that one's Floatstoned, then he can retreat and do it to another one for a KO. So he doesn't fear the Rockruff because there's no other energy in play, so there's no multi-switch option on the board, which is why he's okay with going after the Zora right now. Ultra Ball probably finds another dead card just to thin his deck. I'm not necessarily agreeing with the discarding Sycamore right there, but we'll see. I mean, he obviously knows how to pilot this list. He got second with it. Yeah, so he knocks out. Discarding Sycamore is super odd. Strong. Pass. Garbotoxin. Busted. Give me that one. Retreat into the one with Floatstone. Yeah. Retreat back. Hit you. Bring up. I think Pram just drew into an N. Honestly, sometimes in these scenarios, I'd rather just not see the N. That way I know I lost and I have to sit here and keep playing this out. But Field Blower plus another Zoroark, then like some good trades into a Rescue Stretcher or puzzles to get back other Zorua would be really good for Pram here. Field Blower of all else needs to come down. And Azul's just in a super strong position with double Floatstone on, or Floatstone on both Gollies. Field Blower. That one and that one. Looks like his hand's Bridget, Ultra Ball, and a Floatstone, and another, I think it's a Guzma. So he's going to trade away the Bridget. See if you pull anything useful. Hopefully Zoroark GX. If not, then you Ultra Ball away and go get another Zoroark GX. Yeah, Floatstone and N. He's kind of hoping that this N here just sticks. No, he doesn't do it. Okay. Second trade. Dumping off this Guzma. He still has 4 puzzles left, so he's pretty much chilling. Whiffs the DCE. And this is probably going to just be a pass. Yep. Zul's another tool. Sycamore's away. Holy crap. DCE, GX attack. Drops down 150 onto the Zoroark. And now he's back under Garbotoxin. And Pram hits his final Field Blower. He needs to draw into puzzles here to really have a chance, but it's still looking slim. You need like a turn where you have to go Acerola Azul has to not draw Guzma, and then he has to also fish out a DCE and puzzle back other field blower. So it's a lot of work. And once again, Azul's not afraid to throw down non-floatstone tools onto his Garbodor. It's how he's gonna win games, and it's how he got so far in the tournament with it. So, it does punish him. Definitely gonna punish him, but the risk versus reward is well in favor of doing it and taking that option instead of just hoping they never Guzma and then get trapped. Yeah, Pram's been pitching away supporters all game from Ultra Ball and trade and stuff, so I wouldn't expect him to be able to fish out much with Lele. So it looks like he's just gonna get a Mallow. Puzzle, the ace roll, like I mentioned earlier, you need to keep the win condition off the board for Azul, and then you need another N, which you had to discard earlier for Ultra Ball. Did he not just Mallow? Yeah. Mallow. Oh, he traded it away. Okay. See, Pram, that's why you're so good, man. That's why I should stop paying attention to the comments. So Ace Roller brings up Rockruff because he's sacrificial lamb, put him down to 1 prize. He anticipates making a Lycanroc the following turn, so he can sacrifice his Rockruff, bring up the other Zoroark, turn the Zoro into another Zoroark, and then turn Rockruff into Lycanroc and make a play with it. So Azul throws another non-floatstone tool down, the good old band, onto Garbotoxin. And the only reason he's sitting here thinking is he's debating if he should just chill with the Coco active, or maybe even swing with the Lele so he can retreat with it. If he has a supporter in his hand and he goes retreat, Lele, draw into a DCE, then knocks out the Rockruff with the DCE, his win condition is just straight up retreat and swing with Lycanroc off of a Guzma. And Pram also has no option to one-shot Lele in his current predicament because he'll only at 4 Pokemon in play. He'll need to go up to 5, then he'll also have to fish out a Kukui. So, yeah, Azul just kind of going through all those options right now. You don't want to be too risky, especially at this point in the game. You already won game 1, or you lost game 1 and to a horrible comeback. So he's gonna go and retreat and then take a knockout. The Lele is still another free retreat option, but Coco's been providing that for him all game. So let's see what Pram drew. Yeah, this N needs to fish him the last 2 puzzles, and he needs to get back a field blower. Yeah, I'll pop you for a 110. Still 2-hit KO, so it's not An awful scenario. Enhanced hammer. Lordy. And the float. Azul. Blue. Pram's like, what the heck? Where are my puzzles? Kokoi. He didn't trade. I'm just Kokoing. Good on the judge, though, for trying to be on top of things. I wonder where Pram's gonna put this energy. I'm honestly, yeah. I throw in the other Zoroark on the bench. You need to move the active one off with the Guzma. Hard pass. Yeah. All right, we're done here. Guzma off the top. Pram really struggled to get things going. Power of turn 1 Bridget versus turn 1 N. So it wasn't too bad. Okay. That was the end of game 2. Moving on to game 3 soon.